Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back with my monthly magic contest this month, and the theme this month happens to be gambling. Now, I didn't know much about gambling until this month, so I started reading up on it a little and found a couple interesting things. Now, I wanted to share with y'all that it's pretty interesting. I found that even professional gamblers know the statistics. They could tell you the spread on gambles and when to place bets and when not to, but they still kind of have a little bit of mumbo jumbo in there because they still believe in lady luck. Now, I find that very interesting because that's just you can just throw that out there, but they all believe in luck. Now, a lot of y'all might have heard of the TV show The Cooler, and that was about a guy that was bad luck. They'd stick him in when somebody was on a roll and he'd kind of slow the pace down or throw them off their game, and actually he was bad luck. Well, I didn't know it, but to every yin, there's a yang, and the yang to a cooler is called the whammy. A whammy, some of y'all might have seen on TV or something like that, might be a pretty girl blowing on some dice for luck, or old man, you rub his head for some luck, and they're your whammy because they just hit it and they help you hit it every time. So anyway, I discovered a trick to tell if you're a whammy out there. So if you want to, y'all grab a deck of cards here, and you can just pause it here right now. And hopefully everybody got a deck of cards there, and all we really need here is the 4 aces out of the deck. So everybody can go through and we can spread them out if you want to. We're gonna put down 1, 2, 3, and somewhere in here is that 4th ace. Right there. So everybody place your 4 aces down, face down in front of you. And then what I want you to do is we're gonna deal out a couple hands of cards. So we're gonna deal 4 cards on each, or 3 cards on each one, 4 in total. So we're gonna go 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. So we have 4 cards in each stack here, nice and even, and y'all can pick them up in any order you want to there. And what we'll do is we'll give the deck a little cut, because you should always cut when you deal cards here. And we'll begin to kind of mix these cards in a special way here. So what you do is take your pile and think of any number between 1 and 10. I'm gonna use, let's just say 10. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm assuming since I picked 10, y'all should have some cards left over in your hand. What I'm gonna do is turn those face up and set them right down on top of the number of cards you decided to dealt. So now that we have that pile, I want you to go ahead and give it a cut. And if you want to, I try not to do it between the 2 sets of cards. You give it a random cut in there. And so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and mix them again. So I want you to think of another random number, 1 to 10, and I'm gonna use 4 this time. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have still cards in my hand right here. I'm gonna take those cards, turn them face up just like that, and put them on top. Now we can give it one more cut, and you can give it another cut if you want to, whatever makes you feel better. So we got our cards completely mixed. I mean, that is a messy mix, one might even say. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna deal out our 4 sets of cards again. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So we've made 4 sets of cards, some face up, some face down. But if you just happen to be a whammy, you might see one pile in here with a 1 ace, 2, maybe even 3 aces face up. If you happen to be that lucky whammy, if you turn the other cards in that pile face up, you'll see you have dealt all the aces out to some lucky person out there in your hand of cards. So maybe not everybody out there was the whammy, don't feel bad. But if you were, you know what? You might head out to Las Vegas here and spread the luck around to everybody a little. So anyway, hope y'all liked the little education there, and y'all take it easy.